Wow, all that brass and still eating alone like a loser. The sneer came from a guy in a backwards cap, his voice loud enough to pierce through the 50s rock playing on the diner jukebox. The place? Rocky's Diner, a beloved hole-in-the-wall just off I-95 outside Fayetteville, North Carolina. A place where veterans and locals grab a burger after long days. The target. An older man in crisp dress blues. Gunnery Sergeant Thomas Hale, USMC, retired. His ribbons glinted under the diner lights, 2 bronze stars, a purple heart, and a chest full of service no keyboard warrior could comprehend. The group mocking him. A table of Army recruits from nearby Fort Liberty, formerly Fort Bragg. Young, cocky, and clearly unseasoned. One of them chuckled, bet he just wore that to get a free meal. The gunnery sergeant didn't respond. He simply cut his steak, eyes forward, posture straight. But across the diner, someone else was listening. Specialist Alex Reyes, U.S. Army Reserve, sat in the corner booth near the jukebox. Black t-shirt, jeans, and a quiet stare. He watched the whole thing, fork frozen halfway to his mouth. And when that recruit grabbed Sergeant Hale's shoulder and mocked his medals, Alex stood up, no yelling, no threats, just the sound of his boots on the checkered floor as he crossed the diner with purpose. The room stilled, even the waitress froze mid-refill. He looked straight at the recruit gripping Hale's shoulder and said calmly, "Let go of that man, before you embarrass every soldier who ever wore the flag." The recruit blinked. "What? We were just joking." "You think this is a joke?" Alex's voice didn't rise, it tightened. "That's Gunnery Sergeant Hale, Fallujah, 2004. He carried 3 wounded Marines to safety while under RPG fire, took shrapnel in his leg, and still returned to the line the next day. I know because he saved my life too. Kandahar, 2011. I was 19. He dragged me out of a burning MRAP with both lungs full of smoke." The recruit scoffed. "You're kidding." Alex didn't blink. Number I remember lying on that dust-covered ground in Afghanistan, thinking I'd never see home again. And this man, this 50-year-old devil dog, picked me up and said, "You're not dying today, specialist." The diner's hum turned to complete silence. He turned to Hale. "Sir, it's been almost 15 years. I never got to thank you." The gunnery sergeant finally looked up, nodded once, and said, "Didn't save you for thanks, soldier. Just doing my job." But Alex wasn't done. He turned back to the table of recruits. "You boys want to act tough? Let me break it down. That right there is a combat action ribbon. That's a bronze star with V device for valor. And that purple heart, that means he bled so you could sit here and act like punks without fear of consequence." One of the recruits, finally realizing the weight of the moment, looked down in shame. "We didn't know." "You didn't care to know," Alex said, now louder. "There's a difference. You see a man in uniform and think he's just a storybook figure. But we're real. We remember the screams, the sand, the smell of blood and burning gear. And some of us, like Gunnery Sergeant Hale, carry that pain quietly so kids like you can run your mouths in peace." Someone clapped from the bar. Then another. Within seconds, the whole diner stood. Veterans, waitresses, truckers, all offering a silent salute in their own way. Alex leaned toward the recruits and added one final blow. "You don't earn respect with noise. You earn it by shutting your mouth and learning from men like him." The recruits, red-faced and silent now, stood and left without a word. One of them looked back and muttered, "Sorry, Gunny." Hale just nodded once. "Next time, listen before you speak." As the 2 soldiers, past and present, sat down together, Alex whispered, "Been waiting 14 years to say thank you. I didn't know you lived nearby." "I didn't. I just come here once a year," Hale said. "Same date, October 12th, anniversary of the day I almost lost you." Alex froze, then swallowed hard and reached out his hand. They shook. Firm, wordless, but heavy. So respect isn't owed by age. It's earned in blood, sacrifice, and silence. And sometimes the strongest voice in the room doesn't say a word. Before we end this story, let us know in the comment, where are you watching from? Before we end this story, let us know in the comment, where are you watching from? If this story touched you, subscribe to the channel and hit that like button and drop a karma in the comments below.